I don't know why I do that. Hey guys. Hey, it's your boy.
DJ
I'm-
just woke up.
oh my gosh, literally I just woke up to
I'm good.
watch. I'm sorry?
I said I'm good to go.
I know you're good to go. I mean, I think what time is it over there? It's like
Well,
11:45.
1:45.
Yeah, so dude, are you excited?
Yeah, I am excited. I'm really interested to see what the hell is going on. Um,
How this is gonna end, right? Because
yeah,
it's so open-ended.
what are we gonna get? Um, I I don't know, man. I hope we get some cool collectibles out of this season, and maybe that
Mhm.
part of that is what happens in this last episode. If we
Yeah.
see someone like a Jedi or some sort of someone come for Grogu, maybe we'll get something cool out of that. I don't know. It's just
Yeah,
interesting. Interesting.
and I posted it on the Facebook group. And actually, welcome to those who are watching. I think we have a couple people who are gonna be watching with us. Punisher XS, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, hey guys, we had to set this up because if freaking the Yaddle Saddle shows up, we need to have a live reaction to that.
That would be crazy.
And to be honest, that was probably like the main reason why I decided to do this watch party was because of the Yaddle Saddle.
It just can't be possible, right? I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Have you
first
gotten
thing,
any info at all about this last episode? Like, has anyone told you anything?
no, actually, I just kind of went into it with a blank, like a clean slate, like,
Yeah.
and but I don't know, the Kucharik brothers, by the way, kind of teased this, man. So I don't know if this is like they know something or
Right.
like this is like why did they make this first of all? Like, this is Mace Windu, right?
Yeah.
He's got Grogu here in the back, and he's got like a R2 unit, like a weird like it's almost like a combination of the probe droid and like an R2 unit, right? And he's got a backpack himself. It's a cool concept, man. Like really cool. I really like it.
Is the idea of this they're just hoping this is kind of something we see? Is that the idea?
I don't know because first of all, like they kind of made a big deal out of it, right? Like it wasn't like, hey guys, like I was drawing and this is how, this is what I was thinking. But like they kind of teased us like with Grogu the other day, right? Like in one of their Instagram stories, and then now they showed us this. And yeah, I don't know what I mean, it looks cool.
See,
And
my the only concern I have with this type of thing is like
mhm.
they would never be able to show this if this was an actual like product.
Yeah, it's probably not
So there's no way we're gonna get this, which is such a bummer. But this is what I want. This is what I want
as a mythos statue.
mythos statues to be. Is
Mm,
this very different, unique, like look at the face mask that's a half stormtrooper
yeah.
thing. That's awesome. Like we need stuff like that. We need this stuff to be really cool. And just like amazing capes and amazing like robes and shit like blowing in
Mhm.
the wind. Like that's what we want, man.
Yeah, exactly. And dude, this R2 unit is super. It's a freaking I don't know what to call it. It's a Pro D2
Yeah,
unit.
probe droid mixed with an R2. Yeah, it's freaking crazy, man. That's awesome.
Dude, can you imagine if we have a statue, like two separate statues of this thing? Oh,
But
dude.
I mean, that's what we want. That's what I want, right? I honestly, I hope at some point we get a mythos Mandalorian. The
Yeah.
hard part is the Mandalorian's kind of already that.
Mm,
He's already
yeah.
kind of that. So I don't know if they would do that, but like it would be cool to get some crazy ass like the Boba Fett mythos. I mean, that's kind of perfect, right? It's like a really good
Mhm.
statue. It's
Yeah.
really nice. I just want them to keep doing stuff like that.
Absolutely, man. Like the stormtrooper mask. What a cool concept, by the way.
I know,
You know.
I know.
He's got his little like his Mace Windu saber on the left hand. Just pretty cool, man. And I hope this comes to fruition, man. Like I really hope that this statue gets made because it's a really cool looking statue. And you're right, this is what a mythos statue looked like. The Obi-Wan Kenobi that they released was it looks like a regular statue, like like a regular, like you said, like I think you said it like a regular premium format. It's
Right.
cool, but what's so mythos about it? He's a General Kenobi. It's
Exactly.
there's nothing mythos about it, like nothing different. This is different. Like this is Mace Windu carrying Baby Yoda, right?
Right.
Carrying a Grogu, and that in itself is different. But guys that are watching, and just so basically, the goal of this is, hey, you guys do your thing, you guys watch the show, and maybe just have us in the background, like it's like we're watching with you in your living room, like
Yeah.
we're grabbing some of your popcorn, your beer. We're just like your uninvited guest watching
Right.
the Mandalorian season finale. But we'll try to sync in with you guys, and hopefully we do a good job. And here and there, I'll give you guys a little timestamp of where we are, just
Yeah.
in case if you step out for a second or whatever. But in the most part, like it's a different watch party, right? Because in previous watch parties, we're talking about collectibles and we're talking about this as we watch, episodes that we watched before. This is a brand new episode, so I'm pretty sure we're just going to be quiet throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
You
For
know?
the most part. I mean, are you allowed to show like your screen every now and then?
I tried that. I got flagged in the Sith cast,
Oh,
so
really?
I may do like a quick pop.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wonder how much you can show. If you mute it, right? If you mute it for the,
yeah.
although if you mute it, I got to figure out how I'm going to listen to this thing because I've got it on my computer and I think I'm going to put earbuds in connected to my computer under these so I can still hear you. I got to figure that out. I'm not sure.
Oh, you're not you're not connected to the computer with this?
I don't think so. I think I have speakers that are I don't know. Let me see.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Okay. By the way, I'm using the group watch through Disney Plus, and Matt and I's icon is the Mandalorian. How different?
Yeah, both of ours. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, both of ours. So hey,
What's your kids?
My kids is like, I think one's Darth Vader, one's my wife is like some sort of Disney character, like one of the princesses. You know how it is.
My kids are the child, and then
Oh, that's good.
my wife. Oh, what's my wife? I can't remember what my wife is. I need to update him.
Yeah. It's funny because my second one, he's the jokester of the family. So he would actually try to change my he has changed my icons for Netflix.
Yeah.
He'll put like, I don't know. I think recently I don't know if there's a Jabba the Hutt icon. He'll put like a Jabba the Hutt icon for mine, and he'll just start cracking up. So I always have to change it back to Mando. But man.
let me make sure you're not gonna hear.
Okay, let's do some test runs before.
By
the way, from your experience, right? Like how soon does it go up? Because usually I try to watch it like maybe earliest like 3:30 in the morning after.
Yeah, it depends. I would hope with this last one it would go up pretty quick, but sometimes they don't go up for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Sometimes longer, but hopefully fairly quickly.
Yeah, and I hope it's clear. Just because I think everyone's going to be watching, so I'm hoping that there is no lag or anything like that.
I hear you.
But we shall see, man. But yeah. So you said something off stream that you got something in.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really telling everyone yet. But,
oh yeah. Sorry.
But no, it's in, and I think I'm trying to figure out if I want to wait to set it up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you haven't set it up, so let's just.
I haven't set it up yet. I think it might be in here for a while. And so that's what I'm trying to figure out is I don't know how that's going to work.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Yeah.
um,
By the way,
did I tell you I canceled my Magi cases, PJ?
you did?
I did, bro.
Why?
Because I thought long and hard about it, dude. I've gone back and forth so much on this. I love the space that they would give me to collect.
Mhm,
The problem I have is that um I go back and forth. I love this open shelving stuff.
mhm, mhm,
I think it makes stuff look so good. And I I started measuring out, like I previously measured out the Magi cases and I thought, oh, it's fine, it's fine. Then I moved my desk over here and I started measuring things out and I was like, they're so big. Like the max ones are so big, dude. They're
mhm.
so big. And like I even think they would come out further than the edge of this one. And like be pretty close to it. So
Yeah.
it probably would have looked okay, but it would have been a lot. It would have been a lot going on over here. So what I think I decided to do is to mirror this side to this side.
Oh, okay.
So I think what I'm gonna possibly do is do the same shelving setup on this side
Mhm.
and maybe even get the same Magi case underneath it. Possibly. I'm not
Uh,
quite positive yet, but
okay.
that's the thought.
Okay. So you completely cancel the Manji case, and you may reorder them and get the same ones.
I may reorder these ones, which are the
Mhm,
6 scale versions, but just for helmets. It depends on if I'm gonna get a lot more helmets or not.
mhm.
Um, that's what I'm not positive. I'm not positive what I'm gonna do there. So otherwise, I'll just keep doing like open shelving stuff. I think.
Yeah.
Um, that's what I'm
By
trying
the
to figure out.
by the way, I saw pictures of that Boba Fett helmet.
Oh, it's
Which
crazy.
oh yeah, I was like, oh wow, that looks really good. When are you supposed to get your Boba Fett helmet? Or
Um, Saturday or Monday.
oh wow,
Yeah. So we'll be unboxing them Monday for sure.
Monday. Oh
Yeah.
oh, if you're getting dude, that's going to be a long ass wait.
It is. It is.
Are you just gonna unbox it and just kind of like talk about
No,
it?
so I will wait. Steve will not. He never does. I
And
will
is
wait.
Chris is
And
getting his?
yeah, so I think the problem is that one of us, because me, Steve, Chris, and Jason are all getting it, and we're all getting it early. I don't know if we're getting it early. I shouldn't say that. I think we're all getting them somewhat first. Maybe they're going out to everybody else at the same time. I can't be sure of that,
Mhm.
but I know we're getting them, and we're going to be doing an unboxing. And I think um I think Jason maybe isn't getting his until like Monday or something like that. They missed a shipping one of them today. So
Mm.
one of them's getting shipped out tomorrow. And so that means it may not get here until Monday. So that means that we have to probably wait till Monday, which is I'm okay with. I can wait.
I
But
have a feeling that he might get it because Jason's in the East Coast,
he might get
so
it fast. He might get it fast.
he
You're
might
right.
get it fast.
You're right.
Especially since yours is coming in on Saturday, right? Like that's definite.
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a like a FedEx number and everything. So
Mhm.
from RS, so I maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna address the chat real quick. Papa Fett, good morning, guys. Caesar M, thanks for joining. Rodrigo from Chile, 4:55 a.m. over there. Wow, really? It's only a couple hours. Oh yeah, that makes sense, right? It's only they're not too far from the East Coast. Jimmy James, up guys? Enjoyed the show tonight. I'll be watching the stream replay tomorrow. Keep up the dope content, both of you. Thanks, Jimmy Jones.
Hmm.
Jimmy James, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I got actually a lot of comments, dude. That everyone's been hitting me up about the Yaddle saddle. Like they were like, "What the f is the?" And they like watched our previous
It's a
streams
big deal.
before. I'm telling you guys, this is Yaddle saddle is the main reason why we're doing this watch party.
Yaddle Saddle's disgusting, but it's exactly what happened, right? Yoda
Yeah.
did his
Oh,
thing with Yaddle, and they made Grogu, and
and this is why we got the Mandalorian show.
yeah, and you never know. Like the whole crazy thing would be is if Yaddle comes back to save Grogu or something
Oh
like that.
God, can you imagine? I think I promised someone that I will take off my shirt if
It's it'd be
if
crazy. It'd be crazy.
if Yaddle shows up. And if she shows up the way Yoda showed up in Attack of the Clones, where you start seeing like a shadowy figure coming into the
It'd
scene,
be crazy.
you know, and you hear cuckoo.
It'd be freaking crazy, dude.
Oh God,
And her
I
long
would.
flowing hair is just
Oh
like
God,
disgusting. And
oh goodness. I don't know what would be more disgusting. Me with my shirt. Well, that would probably be more disgusting than the Yao Sal.
oh, people would love that.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I don't know. So I asked in the Facebook group, and by the way, if you guys haven't joined the Scum and Villain Outpost Facebook group, please do so. We do a lot of Star Wars talk, Star Wars collectibles talk in that Facebook group. It's a nice little, cozy, homey Facebook group. So please join. So I did a poll on the Facebook group, and I kind of asked everybody who was going to be the Jedi that shows up for the season finale. And quite a few people voted, and number one choice was Luke Skywalker. He came in first. A lot of people were voting for him to show up in the season finale. Second is Ezra Bridger. Third is Mace Windu. 5 is Cal Kestis. I kind of wanted to add the Yaddle Saddle, but I have a feeling that wouldn't be fair because I think she would win. Like without like no one else would get a vote, and everyone would vote for the Yaddle Saddle. And yeah, so I did include her.
Cal Kestis is interesting.
Yeah, that's a far reach in my opinion.
Well, it's the reason I could see Disney. So here's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ezra is a far stretch for this because, and we are talking about someone coming back, right? That's what we're talking about. So Ezra is a stretch for me because I kind of think they have to leave. They've got to like Ahsoka. If they're going to do an Ahsoka show, and that's the whole premise of it is she's going after Ezra and Thrawn. I don't even think Thrawn comes into this.
No, I don't think so either.
Right. So
they might mention him, and that would be like okay, or that would springboard the Ahsoka show. Like he's out there, they know where he is, and Ahsoka's looking for him. But I don't I agree with you. I don't think it's Ezra Bridger. Yeah,
it's hard to think it would be, and that makes me think that it's. I mean, look, Luke seems like the top choice. I just don't know how they do that. I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
If anything, right? They don't necessarily have to have a Jedi come back. Maybe Grogu left a voicemail and no one answered it, right? No one's there.
It's like, no, Sado.
It's literally like, sorry, this inbox is full. We're gonna, sorry, goodbye. Like,
is this the Yaddle? Please leave a message after the beep.
There's nobody there, and so
Yaddle, Mama, and
it could be that no one back.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, I'm. By the way, guys, I'm kind of double checking, Disney Plus right now, and it's not showing up yet. So, yeah, it's from your. Yeah,
I'm gonna get a drink real quick so that I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'll be right back. I'm sorry to just leave you on your own doing.
No. I'll talk to the crowd here.
Yeah, talk to them. Talk to the two people watching, and I'll be right back. I just want to be prepared.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. No, kidding.
I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. Papa Fett, they got to do Luke right, man. Redeem Luke. I totally agree, man. And I've been kind of saying this from the very beginning. Is that they need to bring Luke back and just kind of have him just have his scene like that we've been looking for, like where he just kicks butt. It could be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Have him come back, kick butt, take Grogu with him to the Jedi Temple. He has a young Kylo Ren with him in the ship or something, waiting for Luke. And he takes Grogu. But there's been I've been talking to some fellow collectors and fans of the show, and they were kind of telling me that like they don't want Luke Skywalker to take Grogu, because if Luke Skywalker takes Grogu, that means that Grogu doesn't make it, and he ends up getting killed, because Kylo Ren, obviously, you guys know, um, he slaughtered uh, the Jedi Temple and all the students in it. So, oh, it's not working. Uh-oh, it's not working. F, give us Mando. Okay. Wait, what do you mean it's not working? Did it not? All right. I guess people are trying to see. Mine. It's not coming up for me yet, guys. So, Matt said that like it takes a bit. I don't know what's your experience with watching it like on time as soon as it goes up, because when I watched it, the earliest I got to watch it was like 3:30 in the morning, which is obviously like 30 minutes past like the time it's supposed to air. Um, yeah, I don't know. They're saying that Matt, by the way, they're saying that it's not working, so I don't know what that means.
Okay. Well,
It,
yeah.
it you said from your like you said from your experience, they don't. It takes a while for them to put it up, right?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know.
It just depends. I don't feel like they put it up at any specific time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's always like random. Like sometimes I'll check and it's like, pretty close to midnight, but sometimes it's like I forget and I don't check until like 12:10 or 12:15. It's already up,
Yeah.
I don't
I'm.
think it's usually 12:30 though. That's a little late.
Yeah. Okay, so I just checked Star Wars Theory. It looks like he's got a big smile on his face. So I don't
Is
know
he
if
watching it?
yeah. So let me just double check again. I'm just going to go out of here real quick and double check. I'll refresh my screen and
I'm waiting for host to start the stream. So that's
yeah,
you.
yeah. So I don't see anything. How about you guys? Oh, I haven't had issues watching at midnight. They're having issues. Okay, starting by okay.
Mario starting it.
Okay, I guess it's starting because it's not showing up for me yet. Anyway, okay. Let's see. I refreshed it again. I'm going into it. And oh, here we go. Okay, guys. I think we have it going. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a countdown. I'm gonna do a countdown now. If you guys, once that countdown is done, we are gonna go watch the episode. So if you guys want to sync in with us, now is the time. And I'll do a timestamp in between. I'm not gonna talk that well. We're not gonna talk that much during the show. So we'll give our thoughts after. But yeah, let's do this, guys. It's time. All right. By the way, we're not skipping the recap so that we are, we're all in sync. Yaddle saddle. Dude, I'm right now. I'm having goosebumps, man. So let's go. What the? Okay. Okay. We are 428 in. Mm. um, Matt's internet's down. He should be coming back hopefully soon. Mm. Oh, mm, mm, wow. Mm. Well, let's see how those Star Troopers fare out. Uh oh. I love the sound of Slave One, man. Like it sounds so sexy, in my opinion. 11 minutes and 23 seconds in. Mm-mm. Oh shit. Oh snap. Yo, Boba pieced out of there. All right. Snap. Here comes the Dark Troopers. Wow, Mando has the easy job. Everyone's dead. Oh, oh man. Oh, that's a lot of Dark Troopers. Wow. Oh man. Oh, that's a lot. Oh shoot. Oh, yo, Mando better get out of there. Oh damn. Oh, at least that Beskar's holding up. Yeah. That ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, come on. That was too easy. Wait, the Dark Troopers could fly, so they could fly back. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that coming. Come on. Wow. Damn. Damn, he sold out Bo. Uh-uh. Hmm. I don't know. Sounds like a setup to me. Well, Thor called it. Uh-oh. That was too soon. I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn, I didn't see this coming. Yo, Moff is smart as hell. He set this up. He set this up. He set it up. I told you. I think those Dart Troopers came back, man. None. It's the Dart Troopers. They flew back. I knew it. That was too easy. Anyone watching? The timestamp is 27 and 12 seconds. 27 and 15 seconds. He looks tired. Come on, summon Luke Skywalker. No, I'm just kidding. Damn. Yo, X-wing, come on. One X-wing. Yo, that's Luke right now. I'm telling you. Come, come on. Come on. Been calling it. Let's go. This is it. This is it. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. This is the defining moment for Luke. Come on. They can't miss this opportunity right now. Sorry, guys, if I'm talking too much. I'll stop. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's do this. Fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah. Call it. Yeah. Woo. This is it. Yeah. Come on. Let's go. Let is go. Let's go. That is what I'm talking about. Oh man. Uh no. Yeah. Oh man. Yo, here we go. Yo, it's, oh. Oh. Damn. Open that bad boy up. Oh man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah, it better be Mark Hamill. That's all I'm saying. Or Sebastian Stan. Looks. Let's see. Oh, the age. Oh wow. Hmm. Oh damn. He took us off. Took off his helmet. Oh snap. R2. Oh, okay. Um, wow. Damn. I don't know if anyone's still watching. Oh boy. Some other YouTube's got it working already. Um, what's going on, guys? Whoever's still watching, you know, thanks for tuning in and staying with me. Um, unfortunately, Matt's internet cut out on him. So yeah, he wasn't able to come back, unfortunately. So I'm gonna break it down. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you guys been keeping up with the Sithcast podcast. I've been kind of calling it since the beginning of the actually before the season started that that they were that Luke was going to come back. That was my prediction. Yeah, some people were like, it's not going to come back. Just leave the Skywalkers out of it. Again, I think they needed to do something to redeem Luke, just because in the Last Jedi, unfortunately, that wasn't the Luke that I grew up with. This right here, this episode is the Luke I love and I grew up with. And to see him come back and kick ass, dude, it's I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I was trying to hold back my tears because I really didn't want to start like tearing up live, but man, I know like people were like kind of saying that, oh, it's gonna be Mace, which, dude, I don't know, man. Mace was kind of like a far reach. So was Cal. Ezra, like Matt mentioned in the beginning of the stream, Ezra is somewhere, and that's gonna be he's gonna be part of the Ahsoka show, in my opinion. So let's see, is there any oh, here we go. There's some after credits scenes here. Oh, we're back in Jabba's palace. All right, let's go. Yo, what the hell? Why does Bib look so disgusting? Mm. McClunky. Oh. Oh, this it's not, wait, this Fennec. Mhm. And this is the spawn of the new Boba Fett show. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Yo, he killed him. Yo. He took Jabba's throne, man. He took Jabba's throne. He was mad. All right, I think that's it. The Book of Boba Fett. coming this. I knew it. See, that's why they didn't want to announce it in the investor meeting, because they were saving it for the season finale. Okay, yeah. So my insider, that's what he told me, was that he didn't want to. They didn't want to announce the Boba Fett show in the last week's episode. Last week for the investors conference, just because they wanted to save it for the season finale. So anyway, 15 people watching. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Again, Matt's internet went down. I'm not sure what happened, but he unfortunately can't come back. And if he did come back, it would have thrown off like the timing and everything. But again, guys, the listeners and viewers who were listening for listening to Sithcast podcast from the very beginning, you guys know that I've been kind of calling Luke Skywalker to come back, man. I had a strong feeling that he was going to come back, and he did. And I am so happy that he came back. My only gripe is that they didn't bring Mark Hamill back, because that wasn't Mark Hamill. I mean, it could have been like another stunt actor, like doing the fight scenes. And then when he came back, maybe they would have de-aged him. But then his voice is a little older than it was like, many years ago. But I don't know. It would have been nice to have him come back, or maybe Sebastian Stan. So I don't know. It was really interesting how that played out. But overall, I was happy with this episode. It was very intense, especially when the Dark Troopers came back. Moff Gideon wasn't all that badass, to be honest. So I'm really shocked that he didn't really do much, because Mando like seriously kicked his butt. Like he didn't have a hard time kicking Moff Gideon's butt. So overall, I really enjoyed this episode. Guys, in the comments, let me know what your thoughts are. Did you guys like the episode? Did you like Luke coming back? And again, this is spoilers. Obviously, I mean, this is the watch party, so hopefully you guys were warned ahead of time. Yeah, and I guess that's it. I'm not sure how the Mandalorian season 3 is gonna play out. Again, I think the Din Djarin is now the ruler of Mandalore, right? So is there going to be some conflict between Mandalorian and Bo-Katan? Because Bo-Katan still has to face off or fight Mandalorian so that she could get the saber back. So it's going to be really interesting how that plays out. I have a feeling that the whole of season 3, obviously the child's gone. Whole of season 3, it's going to be Mandalorian trying to, I guess, try to, I guess, I don't know, reunite the Mandalorians, because right now there's the Death Watch, and then the regular Mandalores, I guess you could say. So I have a feeling there might be some civil war going on. I'm not sure. I mean, we shall see how it plays out. But again, Mandalorian is the ruler of Mandalore right now. He has the Darksaber. Bo-Katan didn't fight him in the ship, and I'm sure she wants that Darksaber so that she could be the rightful ruler of Mandalore. Kind of left us hanging. The Dark Troopers. Yeah, I stayed, Aero Maestro. I stayed for the end credits, and I think I was mentioning it in the last Sithcast episode that the reason why they didn't want to announce the Boba Fett show was because they were saving it for this episode. They wanted to show the end credits and announce the Boba Fett show. That's going to be interesting with that Boba Fett show. I wonder if it's going to be a young Boba, like kind of doing. It says the Book of Boba, so it could be like his, a young Boba going through a whole bunch of, I don't know, bounties, and I guess I don't know how that's going to play out. It's definitely not going to be the Boba now, because Tamura Morrison, I don't know how much longer he has in terms of, I guess, like, acting as Boba, you know, is he going because he's going to be Commander Cody for Obi-Wan Kenobi, right? So he's going to be there's going to be a lot of things that he's going to be involved in. So I don't know how, you know, I think he's going to be spread out thin, you know, especially if the Book of Boba is coming out next year and Obi-Wan Kenobi is coming out next year too. So yeah, I hope to see Cad Bane face off against Boba in the Book of Boba. So, you know, we shall see. But yeah, guys, Luke Skywalker, I can't believe like we actually got to see it. You know, I've been saying this since before the season started that he was gonna come back. I have a strong feeling that he was gonna come back. You know, I'm kind of sad that it's not the Yaddle saddle. You know, I wish it was the Yaddle saddle. Actually, let's see. Matt is just finished it. Let's see if it can come. And we could talk about it. You know. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull it up. Oh, his internet is still down. Damn. Hold on, let's see. Oh, actually, he is coming back on. All right, cool. So let's get Matt in back in this, and we'll talk Star Wars, man. And yeah, theory: when reclaiming Mandalore, Mando will need the help of a trained Grogu. We will see him again. We will see his training with Luke and other younglings on Ahch-To. You think so, Valzin? You think that's gonna happen? That's an interesting theory, though. I don't know. I have a feeling that we're not going to see Grogu for a long time, and I think when we are going to see Grogu is when, I don't know, maybe season 4 or season 5. Maybe Kylo Ren gets older. I don't know, and you know, Mandalorian has to go save Grogu from Kylo Ren. I don't know. Fill in the plot. Kathleen requires more money. I remind sure Luke in his prime actually had tears. CGI was funky, but hey, it did better service than the sequel saga. I totally agree, man. I'm really kind of sad that Mark Hamill didn't come back. I really wish he did. I really wish they kind of used him and they just de-aged him. And I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know why. And here's Matt. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, dude?
That was crazy. Crazy, dude. Bro, I'm sorry. I my internet literally crapped out right when we were doing it, and then I was off sync. So, dude, that was crazy, man. Like, first of all, Luke's face was a little, you know.
Yeah, I was kind of telling the chat that I was kind of sad that they didn't bring Mark Hamill back, or Sebastian Stan could have been the
Stan, dude.
What the hell? Like, it was not even like they could have just like brought him back. Like, he opened this thing and said a couple lines, and that was it.
Totally.
And I understand that he's filming the Winter Soldier, but who gives a crap about the Winter Soldier?
I know nobody gives a shit, and that's the thing. Like, I think probably they thought, look, it's such a small part. Like, it's such a small like section of the show that they could get away with it. I mean, I'm telling you, I watched it on my big screen, and it's like there's times where I was like, "Ooh, this is not good." But
yeah, because it felt like I was using the Reface app.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah,
like
totally.
or someone used the Reface app on Luke.
I think if you use the Reface app, it would look better.
Yeah, probably
than what they had. It was okay. It was okay. It didn't completely take me out of it. Like, I still was like blown away. And then when R2 came in, I was like,
yeah, R2 really did it for me, dude.
Just
when he came in, and yeah, my heart started like, dude, it hurt. First of all, there were like, when the X-Wing came in, I knew it. I was like, that's it. This is it. And they were like, oh, it's only one X-Wing. Well, no shit.
Yeah,
It's Luke.
it doesn't need to be. He literally can just walk in there and be like half speed. Like he's got a cold. He's not feeling very good, and he's just gonna take out all of these freaking. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And then when he was a green, when I saw the green lightsaber, I was like, oh my gosh, dude! I started freaking out.
Yeah.
And then you actually see the actual hilt at some point. It's like, oh gosh.
Yeah. Did you stay to the end?
What do you mean? The very after the credits?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Is there an after credits?
Yeah, there is.
Watch it now, dude.
Go watch it. It's really quick.
No, I'll watch it right here.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta watch this after credits shit.
Yeah, we're not gonna spoil it for you, but the Dark Troopers, first of all, I was like, when didn't Jaren or Mandalorian hit that button and they flew out, I was like, that was a little too easy. I was like, I was like, they need to come. They need to come back. But then I thought in my head, and I did mention during the live stream, I was like, they're coming back. They flew, in the previous episode, so they're flying back.
Right.
Moff Gideon was smart, but he was weak. Like he was like fighting against I don't know, what's his name, the Mandalorian. I don't know. Mandalorian didn't look like he had a hard time beating him.
Oh, I know. Okay, I'm watching the
All right, cool.
So hold on.
Yeah.
Let me go to the part where it comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, so the twin sons, Tatooine, Jabba's palace.
Yep.
Crazy, man. That thing looks so pretty.
I know, dude.
Oh, the Gamorrean guards.
wait till you see.
What's his face?
Bib Fortuna. Yeah,
he took over, dude.
Well,
it's fat Bib Fortuna. His neck's like super fat.
Dude, first of all, I thought he was disgusting in the beginning in Return of the Jedi. He's even more. He's even more disgusting now.
Jabba Nobata.
Yeah,
bro. He's been eating way too much. Holy shit! It's like diabetic Bib Fortuna.
Oh my gosh, dude! Like literally, like I was disgusted by.
So Fennec Shand is going in there.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be Boba going back in there, freaking taking out.
Well, yeah, but yeah, just wait for it. Sure. Okay.
Oh, well, she freed the slave. That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice of
dude. That slave girl's been there for a long time, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
That's been a while. Oh, it's Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Bib looks so fat, bro.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Jimmy James. You know I did. I've been calling it before.
Boba, thought you were dead.
Yeah.
So glad to see you.
I'm sorry. We'll talk about it, Jimmy James, because Matt's watching the end credit.
Oh, he just shot him in the throat? He just shot him in the freaking throat fat.
Dude, did you? Well, come on. That's the biggest thing there.
I know. I targeted miss, but dude, that's dirty, man. Oh, is Boba taking over? He's taking over the palace.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a turn of events, huh? So they're just gonna sit there? They need to get that slave girl back in there.
Just freed her though.
I know, but they need to get her back. That's a little missing something.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Wait, did you finish it? They announced it.
The Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah. So remember in the last Sitcast episode, I said that something was going to happen in this episode that's why they didn't announce it during the the investor thing. So that was my insider guy. So my insider, by the way, my insider did not tell me about Luke Skywalker. I just had a feeling from the Force. Like I have a feeling that the Luke.
Well, what did we say, bro? They couldn't go any other direction with it. They're gonna bring Mace Windu back with like shards of glass in his face. Like it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
like they would. The only person we've said it how many times? The only person looking for Jedi, to start his own Jedi Academy.
Mm-hmm.
It's Luke Skywalker.
It's Luke Skywalker. Exactly. Yeah, and again, this, and I've been saying this like in the beginning, is that they need to bring him back. This is the perfect opportunity. It's around when he's in his prime,
Yeah.
right? To bring him back and kind of give the fans what we always wanted, that we didn't get to see in the sequels, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And that was the biggest complaint about it. And now we
Yeah.
get it, and we see how Luke was in his prime. Like he's, like you said, he literally could have went there with a cold and took
Oh
out
yeah.
the. He could have closed. He probably had his eyes closed the whole time.
Dude,
His
he did. He had the freaking thing over his
fluid.
face the whole time. He was just
God.
like, whatever, whatever. Like, get out of my way. I'm getting this kid. Like, he
Mm,
just didn't. I mean, it's crazy.
y- y-
And we needed that, right? They understand what's happened.
yeah.
They know what's happened. They know what they have to do. Now, will we get more of Luke ever? That's a good question, because this felt very much like Luke came in, had his moment, and left.
Mm-hmm.
I would wonder if we would ever see, if we're going to see more of him. You know what I mean? It
I
doesn't feel like it anytime soon, is what I'll say.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to be anytime soon. I don't want it to be anytime soon because, again, like many of fans, I think we want to move on from the Skywalkers, right? Like
Yeah, yeah,
we kind of do, right? Like, you know, everything's been revolving around them. We want to see new stories, but there was a void in our heart that needed to be filled. And that void was to see Luke kick ass,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we freaking finally have that. We
The
finally have.
void, the void was as large as Bib Fortuna's neck.
Oh my god, dude!
It was that.
I seriously was like, I was legitly about to throw up. Like legitly, when I was a kid, when I saw Bib Fortuna for the first time, I
Yeah.
wanted to throw up. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, sure.
that is disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, I thought the Rancor was cool. I thought the Gamorrean guards were cool, but
Dude,
Bib was just like, I
I
was like,
love it.
why? If I was Jabba, I would kick his. I would kick
Yeah,
Bib
yeah.
out of the palace. I'm like, dude, you're more disgusting than the Rancor.
He's
That's
pretty gross.
sad.
Yeah.
Like, you're like ugly. Get out of here, dude.
I love it, dude. Bib, the whole Jabba Nobata, that whole that whole thing is
Yeah.
fantastic. I think it's great, but I guess it does make sense. Like, someone's been living in that damn palace
Mhm.
this whole time, and I guess it makes sense for Boba to know that, like, no one
Mhm.
that's of any importance is there. Why not go take it?
Mhm.
Like, that's, yeah, sure. Can you
Yeah.
imagine a statue of Boba on throne?
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Oh my god! That needs to happen. That
Boba
needs.
Boba on throne. I mean, I never thought I would say that in a Star Wars universe, because, like, it's been
Oh,
done so much everywhere
dude.
else, but, like, that's legitimately what they just did.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Oh my god. And that's like your center. Oh my good. Dude,
Crazy.
I could imagine you have your RS props Boba helmet.
Yeah.
And you have the Boba on the throne with Fennec Shan on the side. Now I want a Fennec Shan statue.
It's crazy.
Right?
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, and by the way, I noticed that like the people, like the infiltrators of the ship was mostly girls, right? Like it was Fennec Shan, it was Gina Cara Dune, and the two Bo-Katan, and I forgot the other girl's name. The Sasha
Oh,
Banks's
yeah,
character.
yeah. I don't know her name either.
And I was like, you know what? That was like a more natural gathering than the Avengers. Hey girls, like, let's kick some butt kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I was honestly expecting more, though. I kind of half was expecting Ahsoka to come back into this somehow. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Mhm.
I just kind of thought that he would. I don't know why I thought that Grief Karga would be involved somehow. Like, I just thought more people were going to be there, but
Yeah.
it makes sense that it wasn't. It's just,
Yeah. Yeah, because they were trying to
um,
like infiltrate.
but PJ, the whole time this was happening, the whole time,
Mhm.
like, he's fighting with the rod, the freaking Beskar bar,
Mhm.
rebar thing he's got.
Yeah.
The whole time he's fighting with that thing, I'm like, we've talked about this. Like, they showed him fighting with the
Yeah.
staff the episode before, so you get used to him fighting with this thing, so it's not just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then the whole time this is happening, I'm thinking to myself, like how many times have we called this or at least said that, like, they have to
I
get rid of the child?
actually, during the live stream, I was trying to figure out who said it. Like, was it you or Thor? Like, you guys both said. I didn't say it. Like, I thought, like,
Yeah, no,
Elizabeth.
I'm pretty sure I did, and Thor as well, though.
Yeah.
We've been saying it for a while that they have to get rid of the child, because the
Yeah.
child is just a massive just weight on Mandalorian's neck, and he cannot keep going with having to have someone babysit
Mhm.
the damn child all the time. It's ridiculous. So,
Yeah.
like, give him to Luke. Totally awesome. And people, I think a lot of Star Wars fans are going to be like, whether or not we see Grogu again, he's with Luke. Who gives a shit? He's
Mhm.
like, he's with Luke. Like, how can you do any better than that?
Yeah.
And then they move on from that and go, the Mandalorian's actually gonna now he's actually has the Darksaber. He is the guy.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I think season 3 is gonna explore that because now he's the ruler.
He's the
He's the
guy.
ruler. And Bo-Katan, she looks pissed.
Yeah,
She
she should
looks
be pissed.
pissed. I think she's gonna try and, like, I don't know, try to kill Mandalorian.
You know what I would have done if I was the Mandalorian? I would have been like, "You really want this thing? Here." I would have tossed it to freaking what's his
Moff.
face? Moff, and let her shoot him. And then
Yeah.
pick it up off the ground. Like, who gives a shit, dude?
Mhm.
Like, that whole thing was dumb. Like, to me, is dumb. Is like, he's giving it to you. Take the damn Darksaber. No one needs to say anything. We, like, do your
Yeah.
thing. But
Yeah,
of
but
course, she's got this thing.
yeah, she's got the code that she has
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go by.
Whatever. But
Um
so I think that's going to be interesting, is how that plays out.
Mhm.
Because let's be honest, Bo-Katan she's the one that really should be ruling.
Yeah, I don't think Mandalorian looks like he just wants to go with his own, like,
Yeah,
he's gonna be sad now because he's got a void in his heart, like,
he's going to take his helmet off a lot more.
yeah, he's gonna take his helmet off, and that pleases Pedro Pascal, right?
Well,
Yeah.
and that's probably one of those things that got blown up, right? That's
Mhm.
one of those things that probably got blown out of proportion, that people were
Mm.
like, "Oh, Pedro, like, he won't do this anymore if he can't take his helmet off." It's like, well, like, maybe Pedro did want to take his helmet, like, was like, "Hey guys, like, be
You
cool
know,
if I could take my helmet off more," but I don't, it didn't
well, yeah, I
seem
don't
very
know.
natural to me.
Yeah, it felt very natural, and I think he even said it. I think today he was on record saying that he wanted to keep the helmet on. He didn't want to
Oh,
take it off.
interesting.
So it's interesting, right? Like how that plays out. By the way, this is something that I wanted to read to you because I know the Last Jedi is something.
Yeah.
Even the sequels is something that we are, you know, uh, we just we're in the same page on.
Yeah.
So Jimmy James says, I hated The Last Jedi because of Luke treatment, right?
Yeah.
And I haven't watched it since the theater. I seriously think I can watch it now and be okay.
That's what I've been saying for a while now, is that I think what they're doing in these shows, what they're doing in these,
Mhm.
just, all these, branches of shows that they're coming out with. I think part of what they're going to do is damage control, because
Mhm.
I think they know there's listen, there, like, I know people, like, we do this whole collecting thing. We're in this community. There's
Yeah.
a lot of people our age even that shit all over the sequels and have
Mhm.
no problems doing it, right?
Mhm.
The problem is there's plenty of people out there that actually like the sequels and
Yeah.
can easily tolerate the sequels, have no problem watching the sequels. I have no problem watching. I love The Force Awakens.
Mhm.
I can watch the Rise of Skywalker. I am not a big fan of The Last Jedi, but whatever. It doesn't, well, it is what it is. And
Yeah.
so, but I think that's what they're trying to do, is I think they are going to go into this place where they're trying to, like,
Reunite.
little by little, like, help you connect more of the dots, get you into a place where maybe you can be fine with it. And maybe there will be that whole thing, PJ, like you said, where it kind of splits off something goes, I don't
But
know.
but it's not even, but see, the thing, I'm okay with that because it's not retconning anything.
Right.
It's just like, hey, like this is like how it is. You could see it as a whole, or if you're one of those that like I can't literally watch the sequels,
Right.
then you have that timeline where you could like wrap it up at the end of Return of the Jedi with that little segue, and it just kind
Yeah.
of loops back around to that movie again.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or you could say I love the sequels, and you just keep going forward, and nothing has to happen, and it still has that timeline. You know what I'm saying? And that I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that one is like, okay, Disney can have their cake and eat it too,
Yeah.
and everyone is on the same page. Everyone loves Star Wars, and seeing Luke in this episode is the beginning of the healing process.
And
Um,
PJ, Patrat said that since Kylo killed all of his students, does that mean he killed Grogu? They're gonna get rid of, like, that's not gonna happen. I just think
well, I think that's when the Mandalorian saves Grogu.
it could be. I tend to think you may be right. I kind of tend to think that something before that is gonna happen, right? Like I look, what you have to think is Grogu is further along than a lot of untaught force users,
Mhm.
right? He can freaking force choke people and throw things across the room, do all kinds of shit, right? Well, I'm sure Ben Solo's still really young. He doesn't even know how to do anything. He doesn't even know how to pick up stones with with the force or anything like that.
Mhm.
So it could be that Grogu comes along and he's super powerful. It
Mhm.
could be that he gets further along faster and doesn't need to be taught until that
Or
time.
or maybe Kylo Ren's show comes to be, right?
Yeah,
And
possible.
and maybe we get to see Kylo Ren training with Grogu, right? And he notices that Luke is favoring Grogu more. And that helps, you know, Luke kind of steer Luke towards the dark side,
Yeah,
right? And they do that, and then Snoke takes over, all these things takes over, and we have an explanation of maybe why Luke, you know, something, like you said before, there was something you said in a couple episodes before in the Sithcast episode where you kind of mentioned something like that, right?
yeah.
In
It's
like,
just it's really it doesn't the biggest problem I had with
mhm,
these sequels
mhm.
is that Luke feels out of character to what you think he should be, right? Luke,
Yeah,
I can't see Luke flipping out on his nephew, and
yeah,
he's about to kill his nephew. That's not. I mean, that's not. Let's be honest. Like that's kind of ridiculous. And the way he looked
mhm.
when he's doing it was like he's got rabies. It looked like he's like savage. And so
Yeah.
it just doesn't, something's not right. And so honestly, there's a lot they could say. Like, what if Luke
Mhm.
was under some sort of like dark like spell at the time, or some sort of like
Like,
something
yeah,
that made him do some stuff like that, and like kind of put him in this weird, like, you never know, they could do all kinds of stuff, and
yeah.
it would help you appreciate more the sequels, right?
Yeah, and again, like this is like this episode was the start of the healing process, and again, exploring something like that in like a Kylo Ren show, because again, Adam Driver has expressed like like his interest in doing a Kylo Ren show, right?
They have a Kylo Ren comic book, like,
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense. I think it makes sense. And I think it totally makes. I think they could absolutely play on the whole, like, bringing Grogu back into this thing with that
Yeah,
whole situation.
yeah,
I just don't think Grogu will be there that long. I can't see him like getting snatched away just in time before Kylo Ren destroys everything. But you never know. You never know. Um,
yeah. Oh, by the way, who directed this episode? I'm kind of like going back and seeing.
I don't know.
Uh, it was Peyton something. Peyton Reed. Did he direct like episode 2.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
The big question is, do you think Grogu will become a Knight of Ren? Oh my
Oh,
gosh! Can you
yeah.
imagine?
So he was there in the Rise of Skywalker when they had the
Yeah,
Backstreet Boys.
he's on stilts.
Yeah, well, he's the little guy in the you couldn't see him. He was like in
Yeah,
between
yeah,
all those like
exactly.
and
Either
then
that
like
or he's literally on stilts and he
what's
looks like a normal person.
um Ross King says, I'm so confused. Is there even going to be a season 3? Yeah.
They're shooting season 3 currently.
They're shooting season 3 right now. I know it kind of ended like
It
you know
did.
like
It really ended like, wow, like that could be like a close
mhm,
to this thing.
mhm.
I think what they're doing for that, they're making it feel that way because you're closing a chapter, a real full-on chapter,
Chapter.
moving into like a let's say it's called a third act or a second act or something like that. You're
Mhm,
really moving into a whole different thing because I don't think he's going to be babysitting Grogu or trying to deal with anything with Grogu.
mhm.
He's literally going to be going and trying to take back Mandalore, is
Yeah.
what's going to be happening.
Yeah, and he might be fighting Bo-Katan, man. That's gonna be a lot of conflict in like the next season. So
Yeah.
we're gonna definitely see Bo-Katan more. I don't know what other Mandalorians we get to see.
I mean, Bib Fortuna is going to be breathing out of a hole in his neck.
Oh my god.
Still alive.
Still alive.
But he's
Dude, that
breathing out of his hole.
don't remind me, dude. Like
Yeah.
that was disgusting. Pat Rat said, even if someone saved Grogu before Kylo killed the students, then you would have to ask, where was he during the sequels? Maybe hiding, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the thing, right? Something there are some things they have to figure out. I don't think it's like too hard to
yeah,
make that happen, but
yeah.
there is some things they're gonna have to say, like
Mhm,
where did Grogu go? Where did why didn't we see the Mandalorian during this time or whatever, right? Like, um, why don't you see honestly, why don't you see Bo-Katan or
mhm.
Ahsoka helping during the sequels at all? Like
Yeah.
you don't see any of that. So something has to happen.
Something had
Um, my guess is the siege on Mandalore or
mhm.
the actual the getting Mandalore back is going to be a
A
big
huge
such a
mhm.
big thing that it could be maybe at the same time. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Rosking said, is Boba getting a series or book? I think he's getting a series. That's why
Yeah.
they couldn't announce it in the
Yeah.
investors conference last week. Um these books are on end chapters. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I'm surprised COVID affected Jabba's palace too.
Dude, just
Just
Bib's neck.
just just Bib's
Just
neck.
his
I think
neck had COVID.
yeah, that was disgusting.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
but yeah, it'll be interesting. I think it's gonna be like kind of telling the story of Boba Fett, right, throughout the years. It might be like a back and forth thing,
What was the
like
name of it again?
the Book of Boba.
The Book of Boba. Okay.
It felt like the Book of Eli, right?
Yeah.
You ever watch with the Denzel Washington? Like, I don't know, but I feel like it's gonna be one of those things where it's like gonna be flashing forward, flashing backwards. It'll be like a whole bunch of like,
Well, because remember, like Boba's like finished, right? Like he did his thing. So he doesn't
yeah,
have to deal with them anymore. And he's also not really a Mandalorian, really.
yeah.
Right. He's a clone. He's like, so his whole thing is bounties. So like
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense that he goes back into the dark, like underbelly and just kind of keeps
Doing
doing his
his
thing.
doing
Yeah.
his bounty thing, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be not like a Mandalorian, right? Like where he's doing this bounty and then he falls in love with a child, like
No, he doesn't give a shit.
like he starts taking care of a child and stuff like that. So,
I'm
um,
surprised he didn't chain up Fennec Shand at the end and just be like, sorry, like, yeah, you're,
yeah.
you're my slave now. Like he's crazy. That Boba's freaking nuts.
Oh yeah, he like shot Bib in the neck. But yeah, Matt. I mean, overall, man, like, what's your thoughts of the episode? Were you like really happy with this episode? Is this something that
I
you
was.
kind of
I'm really excited to watch reactions. Like
Mhm.
I love watching people's reactions to basically anything, but
Yeah.
like especially like Mandalorian stuff, like the shows and Star Wars stuff. So I'm excited to see just people's reactions to seeing Luke and seeing just some of the stuff that's going on. Like, it's gonna be, dude. How can you not like the episode? Like,
Yeah.
the ending was just ridiculous. I mean, the only thing that could have been better, I think, is if Luke's face looked like Luke
Mhm.
and not like, Lonnie. Lonnie Skywalker coming
A
in
lot,
to take the
yeah.
day.
I was like, first of all, the chin was like kind of like off, like when it was too
Yeah,
straight, too clean.
yeah,
He's got like almost like a cleft chin, kind of. It's big, but then like I don't know, like I really wish they brought like Sebastian Stan or like again Mark Hamill maybe to
yeah,
age them something, because seriously, it was like someone's like, hey guys, we don't have enough money in the budget for de-aging the using the de-aging CGI. What
right.
can we do? The guy's like, hey guys, like I saw PJ like kind of used this the Reface app. Can we use that on this person and one of the PAs, right? And they were like, well, that's a great idea. Hey, PA, come here. Let's reface you with this reface app
Yeah,
that we saw
right,
on Sithcast or
right.
or
Seriously,
Rogue One 6.
I
So
mean, it's a bummer it wasn't a little better. I mean, it kind of reminded me of
mhm.
Leia in Rogue One
Yeah, it
a little
did.
bit. I honestly, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like spot on, right?
Yeah,
There were times where it was actually pretty good, but at the same time, yeah, I just wish they would have done what everyone wanted them to do and just bring Sebastian Stan in for like
2 minutes, like
2 minutes, like
hey,
literally 2 minutes. You
two.
do not. He doesn't have to do any of the fighting because you
No.
have the hood on. So like
Hmm.
anybody can do the fighting. Just have him in there for 2 minutes, do his lines, and then he's out. And then we can possibly be excited for him being in other things. Right? That would have
Yeah.
been cool. That would have
That
been
would have
cool.
been that would have been cool. I bet you there's gonna be people like in a couple days, like kind of like refacing Luke and doing,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
posting on YouTube because they did that with Tarkin, right? They did like a
They did,
comparison
yeah,
between like
they did.
the de-aged process
Mhm.
and with a reface app. And
Yeah,
yeah, I'm just
it's
curious to see
crazy,
how
man.
the Luke Skywalker scene reminded me the scene of Darth Vader. It was very similar, right?
Yeah.
Especially like when he came down and in the hallway scene, and the Dark Troopers were waiting for him, and
I
it was yeah,
I
yeah,
wanted to see more Force stuff happen.
yeah,
He was cutting the shit out of them, like cutting through them, which was really cool.
mhm,
And then at the end, they did give him that little like Force like destruction thing he did at the end
yeah,
with one of them. That was cool. I just wanted to see more like him throwing them up on the ceiling and like
mhm,
dropping them to the ground and things like
yeah,
that would have been cool, but
yeah,
it was still awesome. I mean, it still kicked
yeah,
ass.
and he crushed that droid. I mean, yeah, it was crazy. Like when he crushed that droid, like I was like,
Just
whoa.
It just was so easy for him. Like those guys,
Mhm,
everyone in that bridge was terrified of
mhm.
these things coming in because it's like impossible to kill these damn things,
Dude,
right?
yeah, I was like, yeah, someone's gonna come. Like this at this point, Lucas has to come. Baby Grogu is like touching the TV, like
Yeah.
like freaking poltergeist calling for like the
See, I knew when I was watching this and they were punching the thing, which is kind of stupid, but whatever. They were punching the bridge, the door.
Mhm.
I knew what I said in my well, I actually said it out loud. I was like, they're going to stop, and people inside are going to go like, "What happened?" And a Jedi is just going to come in and wreck shop. Right? I knew that was going to happen. I didn't know what Jedi, but
Mhm.
then I saw the X-wing come in, and I knew that was probably Luke or somebody. But then I was like, man, he's got a long way to go. Like he still has to walk a long way before he
Yeah,
gets into
like
the group.
yeah, like really, Luke, you could have went through the hatch or something. You had to go the long way. He was
Yeah,
like, you know
dude,
what? Let me. He's like, dude, he literally that's how easy it was for him. He like literally parked his X-wing, you know,
he didn't
and
break a sweat. Like
yeah.
literally didn't break a sweat. Like it was like literally like skipping, like half skipping, and like
Mhm.
it was like he wasn't doing anything that it was crazy, dude. Which I
Yeah.
actually like. I like that he was very calm and very like just destroying everything in front of him that not many things in the galaxy, people in the galaxy could do, right? Like
Mhm.
very few people ever could do that. And that's what's cool about seeing Luke that way is he's at this point he's crazy powerful and
Gosh,
he knows his shit.
that's why I said it. Like, how could you not bring him back? He's in his prime right now.
Yeah.
He's literally almost like a Jedi master at this point.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
because Return of the Jedi, he was a Jedi Knight, and
Right.
like he kicked butt.
Yeah.
But this is
It's
where
like
we need
what,
to
6 years later, 5, 6 years later, something like that.
like I think yeah, like something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, why wouldn't you bring him back? And this is and I'm glad that Filoni and Favreau get it. Favreau he gets it. He wrote the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He gets it. He goes, why like he's a fan like you and I, because like that's why he wrote him back into the story.
Question I have is when they did Rise of Skywalker, was it the year after that the Mandalorian season 1 happened, or was it the same year?
It was the same year.
Same year, right? So
Yeah,
the
remember?
question I have is, did they actually originally think Luke was going to come back and take this child at some point, or did they watch the movie and feel like, oh, or like feel like this whole time that Luke's gotten the shaft, we need to redeem Luke a little bit?
Maybe.
I'm just wondering when that thought came in their head.
Probably, maybe after Rise of Skywalker. And the reason why I say that is because if you watch Rise of Skywalker, yeah, we get like a little redemption for Luke from The Last Jedi, right? He kind of like he says a couple lines in there, but he was a Force ghost,
right?
You know, he really, what's he gonna do as a Force ghost? Like nothing. He's just gonna say a couple advices, like he's gonna give some advice to Rey, and that's it. Send her on her merry way.
Right.
But to see him kick butt, this is it, and I think that's why Favreau's like, well, let me write this and make sure he comes back to kick butt. I just really wish that he pushed for Sebastian Stan to come and be Luke Skywalker. But who knows? He might do it in the future. Sebastian Stan might come back, and hopefully they don't have to de-age another PA again, or like reface another PA. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just that
Lonnie Skywalker.
Ronnie Skywalker.
Yeah, Lonnie Skywalker. I mean, I tell you, Tim
Skywalker. Hey, Tim, PA, come here. Stop. Put the coffee down. I'll drink that later.
Put this robe on.
Put this robe on. We need you. And when you take it off, we'll reface it.
Put this Michael Jackson glove on and this robe on. You're gonna look great.
Oh, good.
I think I do. I think I think that was the only part that kind of bummed me out a little bit. But R2D2 was fantastic. Seeing R2D2 again. Which is more R2D2 than we got in
The
Rise of Skywalker.
I know. Seriously.
or like the sequels. I mean, we didn't see R2D2 that
Oh my
much,
gosh, how about Force Awakens? Like literally he was asleep the whole
I know.
He woke up for 2 minutes, he threw a plan up or like the map, and that was it. That was the end of R2. By the way, Richard Dimalanta, why was Bo-Katan a little annoyed that Mando wanted to give her the sword when Sabine did the same to her in Rebels? That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. Did Sabine actually just give it to her? I can't remember.
Yeah, I forgot. I have to rewatch that. That's a good point, Richard. I have to watch that. I have to watch that Rebels again to see what happened.
Maybe that's why she lost it. Right? No one actually respected her because she didn't fight for it, and so that's how that led to her losing it or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I know it's not he's not worth it, but I mean, just I don't know. It was definitely. I think he would look so much better than what we saw on screen today in this episode.
Yeah. It's fine. Look, I think for the most part it's fine. I kind of thought they would play it a little more coy with Luke and actually have Luke busting through like he did, but instead of him like hanging out and talking to the Mandalorian, just like force grabbing Grogu and being like, peace out. Like basically, like just
Yeah,
making it fairly quick.
yeah.
I just didn't think it would be that much.
Like long.
Yeah, that much Luke. I didn't think we'd see his face, honestly. And that's why I kind of flipped out when we saw his face. And then I was like, oh, it's not Luke.
It's Tim
Yeah,
Skywalker.
it's
The
Ronnie,
PA.
Ronnie the janitor.
Yeah, the PA that brought the coffee for Favreau that morning.
Exactly. He's like,
Um,
hey, I like that latte. Come over here. Put this robe on. You're gonna be
put this
perfect.
robe on. But yeah, guys. I mean, thank you guys for sticking with us. There's like 23 people up late doing this live stream with us. Matt, just real quick, from 1 to 10, what would you give this, man?
I would give it a 9.9. And
Yeah.
the 0.1 is, well, no, 9.8, because the
Mhm.
point, or the couple points are because Bib Fortuna's neck was disgusting. and then the other point was that Luke was quite not completely Luke. But
Yeah.
other than that, it was fantastic episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree with you. I give it like a 9.8. Again, 0.1 for that disgusting bib. I just really didn't need to see him again, but we saw him. Which is cool. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was cool. I just thought he's more disgusting than he was from Return of the Jedi. But
and those that are watching, if you haven't, because I hadn't, if you haven't watched past the credits, you need to. Because a lot of people don't, right? They'll just turn it off. So you need to watch past the credits because there's some cool shit.
Yeah. And then the other one was obviously Luke. Not, and also I don't know. Maybe I'll take another 1 point away for not seeing Boba in that ship kicking butt too. I mean, we saw him kick butt with the Slave One, which I thought was pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
the Slave One sounded so nice, man. Sounded so killer. And you're right, Matt. I really hope that we get to get a Boba Fett on the throne. Like any company out there who doesn't make one, any licensed or unlicensed, if they don't make one, you're dumb. I'm sorry. Like that's like, if you don't like money, don't make one. The Dark Troopers were cool. Bo-Katan was cool. The whole breaking into the ship was cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think hopefully we get. Did you like the Dark Troopers? Do you think we'll get?
Randall was saying there's no end credit art. No, but there's stuff after the end credits, which is fantastic. Were we saying about the Dark Troopers?
Yeah. Do you think we'll get like a statue or collectible hot toy?
I can't imagine why we wouldn't. I think they're pretty prominent in this, and I think they look like, some people don't like the way they look. They think they look a little cartoony, but I think I think so. I think they'll do it. Honestly, I think they'll do a Dark Trooper the same way they make K2SO. Yeah. It has the same type of joints in it, where it's those like circle, like type of metal like joint things that K2SO has. So I think they probably could do it similar to that. But just make it look like a dark trooper, and it would be pretty crazy, man.
Yeah. How many times are you gonna watch this episode?
Well, I'm gonna watch it again with my kids and my wife.
Yeah, me too. And probably a couple more.
Dude, it's crazy.
I'll probably, like, before I go to sleep, because I gotta get a little Z's before I go to work. I'm probably gonna rewatch that last scene again.
Yeah.
Just because that was such a cool scene, and it was like very Rogue One-ish, Vader scene-ish.
Yeah. Well, it's good. It's good. We have a I have a good way to teach my kids about diabetes by just showing them Bib Fortuna's neck at the end of that whole thing. It's
kids, if you don't lay down the candy, this is what's
good learning. It's a good learning moment that we're gonna have. So it's good.
Yeah. And really quick, Mando couldn't do anything with the Star Troopers, so I can't imagine if they all bust through. Like you knew at that point something had to happen, because they came through. That was it. The end of
people so many people wanted Mace to come in and just,
Oh my!
be flinging glass out of his face, out of his,
It, from his
I'm just
eye,
yeah, I'm telling you, like people wanted all kinds of
and,
crazy shit to happen.
and him saying this party's over.
Dude, can you imagine Yaddle coming through there and just taking out
Oh,
the Dark Troopers? Or it would have been, how crazy it would have been if Luke, the whole time he's walking up there,
mhm, mhm.
had some other little thing walking next
Oh
to
my
him,
god!
and all of a sudden you find out it's straight up Yaddle.
Oh my god! Can you imagine, dude? And she's just like Grogu, like Grogu.
And
What?
she's like, Grogu, I told you not to leave, you dumbass, freaking whatever they are.
Oh
And
my!
then she pins him over, gives him a couple slaps on the ass, and then they head out. I'm telling you.
Or she's riding R2 like on the actual saddle, and she's like using the force, and like Yoda, I mean R2's like kind of speeding through the hallways, and here's Yaddle on top of R2,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the force. Um, you know, yeah, I mean, I don't know,
You
but
know what would have been cool? The only
Mhm,
other thing that could have been really cool
mhm,
is, how R2D2 in the Clone Wars is so like kind of badass. Like
mhm,
he kind of like actually like defeats like certain like robots and people and things like that. Like he actually does like a decent job. That could have been an interesting thing to have R2 trailing Luke
mhm.
and like taking out a couple dark troopers on his own somehow. Like I don't know how he would, but like maybe just like finishing off some of them or something, like
Yeah,
burning up with his jets or something. That could have been pretty cool, but it would have given away Luke right away. I mean,
yeah,
so
that would have been too. No, I agree. That would have been cool to see, but man, guys, don't sleep on Yaddle. Yaddle is not dead. She is out there.
I think this is
She's
like R2 either. I don't think.
uh,
Um, no, for
or
sure.
oh, by the way, I was thinking about you. Did you see that protocol droid in the thing?
Yeah. Oh
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
it was wait, what's the name of that droid first of all?
Isn't
I
that the
forgot.
Death Star? Isn't that the Death Star droid or the
Mm,
Yeah, isn't that
It, it's the one. It's the droid that he remember from season 1. I forgot the name of it, but it's a shiny chrome one, right? So that was pretty cool to see. Um, and Toy Fiend, by the way, please check out his Instagram. He's got a great shop, EmpireToyShop.com. Definitely he sells a lot of Star Wars stuff, a lot of Hasbro Black Series,
cool.
a whole bunch of other things. Please check out his Instagram. He's got great deals. At some point, like I think he was, he had like a sale going on for like a lot of the Black Series figures. So definitely check out Toy Fiend on Instagram. And Mario Cortez, we're still on.
We're
We had
about
to.
to get off here in a minute
We're
here.
about to. Yeah, we're about to get
Is
off.
the Death Star droid, PJ?
It's a Death Star droid. Yeah, it was cool to see it that it's all chromed out.
Yeah.
And but yeah, man. Again, I really wish we got to see the Yaddle saddle. I think that would have made this episode like a perfect 10.
It would have
Would have
been
been
crazy.
yeah, it would have been cool. And yeah, and I would have actually taken my shirt off because I promised someone, uh, a viewer, like I was
Yeah.
talking to on Instagram. I told him, I was like, listen, if the Yaddle saddle comes in this episode, I'm taking my shirt off. That's
Yeah.
it. Um,
And then PJ is going to come in this episode because it's going to be so exciting for him.
yeah,
I'm telling you right now, like the Yaddle situation would have been crazy.
yeah.
But talk about a long shot. I mean, talk about
That was a long
such a
shot. Yeah,
long shot. Like, there's no way
yeah,
they're gonna. We knew for a long, like we really. I mean, PJ, you knew for longer than anybody else. You were calling Luke longer than anybody was.
yeah.
And I agree with it. I just don't. It's kind of like, who else could have been there? Who else could have done that? Literally, no one else could have done that. Like, no,
Yeah.
he's the one looking for Jedi's.
We're
Or,
Jedi's. Like the only one.
sensitive people. So
So yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, thanks guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe to Rogue 16. That's Matt's channel. Please check it out. Please subscribe to the Sitcast YouTube channel. I'm trying to get that going. I only did it on the Paradox Nerd because I really want to promote the Sithcast YouTube channel. Check out our podcast because we do a lot of like theories, and we talk about collecting Star Wars and a whole bunch of other Star Wars related content. And also, if you guys don't mind, please join the Scum and Villainy Outpost Facebook group. It's the Sithcast official Facebook group. So please join us. We have a lot of Yaddle Saddle content there, so it's definitely something to look forward to, and definitely something to look forward to joining.
PJ, we need to start a band or something and call it Bib Fortuna's Neck.
Oh no, dude. And then like we all have like his like we all like sport his neck.
Exactly.
That's disgusting.
What a surprise! Like that was so surprising. I think it's so disturbing and surprising. I just wasn't expecting it.
I was like, oh,
really cool ending though. Like really cool, like after credit scene.
Oh
like,
yeah,
crazy.
Dude. I want to have that as a wallpaper. That was pretty cool.
Crazy.
All right, guys, I really appreciate, and may the midichlorians be with you guys always and forever, and do what you love what you collect. Take care, everyone, and thanks for watching with us. Take care.